Storms can come in all shapes and sizes.
Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone, an actor out alone, riders on the storm. There's a killer on the road, his brain is squirming like a toad. Take a long holiday, let your children play. If you give this man a ride, sweet family will die. Killer on the road.
These fires will only be the beginning.
Girl, you gotta love your man. Girl, you gotta love your man.
Running around the room like a kite.
We grabbed each other and said, this is the end of the world.
Make him understand.
That building
The world
is
on
collapsing.
you
There is just
depends,
something
our
down
life
there.
will never end. Gotta love your man. Yeah.
Deep within the earth, a tremendous amount of
Now me, I was scared. But Lieutenant Dan, he was mad.
This storm came with a mission in mind.
We expect to win, Todd. We expect success. We came here, we didn't come here just to play the game. We came here to win it. We're going to do our best to get the champagne.
Who let the dogs out?
Coach Young turned his young, swift hounds out to take on all comers.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Each week brought big hits and gang tackling.
Until the fellas start the name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I have a poor one shout out.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
I see the dance people had a ball cause Billy Fountains get out. Get back, Gruffy, bash Gruffy, get back, you flea infested mongrel. Gonna tell myself I'm man, no get angry. Two Eddie girls calling them K9. Hey! But they tell me, hey man, it's part of the party. You put a woman in front and a man behind. I have a woman shout out.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Say, a doggy is nothing if he don't have a bone.
All doggy, hold your bone. All doggy, hold it.
If one missed, the next one didn't.
All doggy, hold your bone. All doggy, hold it.
quarterbacks were favorite targets.
I see the young people had a ball cause Billy Fountains get out. Get back, Gruffy, bash Gruffy, get back, you flea infested mongrel.
Well, if I am a dog, the party is on. I gotta get my groove on, got my mind, I'm gone. Do you see the rays coming from my eye? Walking through the prison, Digimon is breaking them down. Me and my white talk, short, dealing, can't see color. Any caliber do, I think I knew that's why they call me Pitbull. Cause I'm the man of the land, with it to me to say, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
But running backs got theirs too. These dogs really got after it in the playoffs.
Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping. And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas started name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I hear a woman shout out, who let the dogs out? 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 I see the dance people had a ball cause Billy Fountains get out. Get back, Gruffy, bash Gruffy, get back, you flea infested mongrel. Gonna tell myself I man no get angry.
Bucks hello to Holy Cross.
Hey, but they tell me, hey man, it's part of the party. You put a woman in front and a man behind. I hear a woman shout out, who let the dogs out? 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 Say,
Joliet Catholic turned the ball over 3 times.
oh doggy, hold your phone, oh doggy, hold it. A doggy is nothing if he don't have a phone. Oh doggy, hold your phone, oh doggy, hold it. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Energy and hard hitting.
I see the young people had a ball cause Billy Fountains get out. Get back, Gruffy, bash Gruffy, get back, you flea infested mongrel.
well, if I am a dog, the party is on. I gotta get my groove on, got my mind,
That was the Pontiac D.
Pontiac's game plan, mission against Morris in the opener was simple. Run right at him. And then turn the defense loose. Quarterback Tommy Green made the season's first big play.
Watson alone back. Green sits back looking to
time.
throws. Got all day. Looks,
He can
looks,
run.
looks. He can run. He does run. Cuts back.
Go.
First down and more. 25,
Come on,
20.
Tommy.
On his feet, 15, 10.
He might
5,
go.
touchdown.
Yes! What a gorgeous run by Tommy Green!
Little by little, the Indians began to take control of the game. It didn't count, but Jay Cunningham gave us a glimpse of things to come. Santos Gonzalez popped his first big run of the year.
Gonzalez, in motion goes Watson to the far side. Give Gonzalez on his feet, out of tackles, turns 15, 10, 5, straight to the corner, hurdles to the touchdown!
After a botched punt, the Indians iced it.
Give right side Watson, trying to get in, and he gets in. Kevin Watson in for the touchdown.
Busted right over the guard in tackle position, and the Indians take advantage.
On a steamy night in Peoria, the Indians made things hot for the Manual Rams. Through the air. Tommy found Dylan Mays for his first TD pass of the year. Buck's interception set up the next score. The option play was lightning. Gold offense was thunder. The defense more than held its own. This fumble set up the last score.
Pontiac's first game with Centennial began with a bang. Nick almost did it again. Santos went off tackle. And then outside. Chris Roberts joined in the fun. And so did Jake. Then it was Kevin Watson's turn. Nick finished off a great night for himself. Santos just kept running. And so did the Indians.
The Corn Belt opener against Muhammad started with the defense. Recording their first shutout of the year. And then the offense finally got going.
An option play. Pitch out. Gonzalez trying to turn. Here he goes.
Oh, he's got a lane.
High speed. 35-30. 25-20. 15-10. They're up in the air on a touchdown.
Great vision. He kicked it in.
Swings the right side, got him in, and Cunningham caught. 30 Jukes, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown, attaboy.
What a block by Mays, and Cunningham to the end zone.
It was a great pitch.
Oh, he might go.
30, 35-40, 45-50, 45 angles of field 40, 35-20. Forget about it. Angles of pylons, touchdown.
Big play right there, and a late pitch. And
blistering the Bulldogs 28-0.
This year's homecoming used a paradise theme. Everybody seemed to enjoy themselves. But nobody as much as Fernando. All the activity got the people ready for U-High. The Indians stormed their way past U-High to do their part for homecoming. The Thunder and Twister barrage started early. Inside the 5, give goes to Watson, fights out of tackles, dives in the end zone, touchdown! Just snapped. It's a bouncing baseball snap, picked up.
Returnable.
Returnable for sure. Here's Cunningham. On his feet, 30. On his feet, 35. 45 is at a 50. Cuts back 45. Jukes back to 40. 30. 20. 10. Forget about it. Touchdown!
Put it on the board. What a great run. The wall was set up in the
The UI Pioneers. Green give right side. That looks to be Watson again, and it is down there for the touchdown.
very workmanlike and very productive.
Slant Cunningham, 50 on his feet, 45, 40, 35, 30, 20, 10. Put 28 on the board. If you're leaving us, have a great night.
A little screen pass turns into...
And Santos continued to bolt by defenses. Eric Bowman scored before halftime. Santos' great ability to turn a little play into a big play was amazing. This was Pontiac's 10th straight homecoming win.
Saturday night at Hancock Stadium. On the first play of the second quarter,
Green now give Gonzalez in room 25, turns to 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, forget about it, he's quicker to semi on 55, touchdown!
An 80-yard bullet just like that.
Andy Vitzum made a big play on defense. And then on offense to set up Tommy.
Again here. Green takes it, bootleg, rolls left, rushes on, dumps toward the Peters to the end zone, touchdown! Great play by the quarterback and Drew.
And that's a great pass by Tommy Green.
In the second half, Tommy and Drew hooked up again. Then it was the defense. especially the pressure up front. A big road win for Pontiac.
Senior night excitement versus the Hawks with the conference title on the line. Jake went back for a punt.
Punts in the air, angles middle of the field. Cunningham, 25, tries to find a wedge 30. On his feet, turning 35, 40. On his feet, 45, inside of 50. Drives to 45, cuts back to 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown!
Second return of the...
Then it was Santos inside.
Sent receivers right and left. Green takes it. Give Gonzalez off that left side. Fights yards out to take a 15.
Let go.
10, 5, touchdown! That's a great run.
Great second effort. Found the hole, kicked it to the outside. And he...
The 2-minute drill starts with Watt. Then Drew.
In the flat, got a man far side, Cunningham.
Oh, great cut.
10, 5, turns, touchdown. Jake Cunningham. It wasn't a touchdown, it was a touchdown.
The defense gave Russell Taylor no room to run. Then misjoined with lightning.
Left. Lowry pops right side. Gonzalez caught on a run. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. That's the West Coast.
And what a great route and pass.
The Hawks tried to punt again.
Mine's the punt. Blocked on the play. Up in the air they go. They dive for it.
It's loose.
Touchdown.
Peterson, Drew Peterson.
Peterson on the run. Pontiac leads 34-0. 7:55 to go in the third.
Pontiac clinched a title tie with the big win.
Olympia came out fired up. Pontiac came out thundering. Watt showed everyone he could throw.
Johnson wants to throw the football, goes down the field, and got a man in Cunningham, wide open touchdown. The old trick.
Jake and Tommy went downtown for 93 yards.
Blown back set, Gonzalez takes the snap, play action fakes, got a man in Cunningham, throws deep to Cunningham on a dead run. Now he stops and catches it, breaks the tackle, 35 on his feet, 40. He can turn it, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown!
Boy, can you believe that catch? He comes back for the ball.
The punt return was pretty, but a clipping penalty called it back. Lightning outside. Thunder inside. And then, biohazard.
Left side of the end zone, touchdown. Bowman on the touchdown. A great kid, good family, and it's nice to see.
Right at the pop.
A short pass to the flat.
Takes it. Screen Cunningham. One man to beat 10.
Got it.
Touchdown. Hit me. That looked easy.
Oh, he did. Stiff armed the defender and just walked into the end zone. Just a pop of a pass out in the flat.
A simple curl route. The defense had fun all game long. Pontiac captured its 8th Corn Belt title in a row.
A huge crowd followed the Indians to Morton, seeing if they could go undefeated. On their first possession, Pontiac took an early lead.
Far side, Green takes the snap. Back throw the other way. Cunningham's got room.
Oh, he might go.
20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown!
What a great call and a great run. And following a block.
When Morton went on top, Pontiac exploded.
Zone 33, twins to the left. The I formation sent for Tommy Green and the Indians. Give Gonzalez 35, 45, 50. Forget about it. He's quicker than I-74. A semi. Touchdown!
That kid can run, Danny.
Gonzalez on his feet, 35. Finally up and out, still running 30. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Oh, is he putting a show on him? Center takes the snap. Option
he's got a hole.
Football.
Oh, what a block.
25. Trying to cut to 20. Turns to 15.
He might go.
5. Touchdown, Tommy Green.
What a great block by Watson and a sexy little run by Tommy Green.
5 possessions. 5 scores. 31 points in 1 quarter. In the second half, the defense made a stand. And the offense put the game away. With Mike Donovan on their minds, (9-0), undefeated. And off to the 4A playoffs.
Playoff fever was everywhere as round 1 brought the Lamont Indians to town. Watt got the ball rolling. Then Tommy looked for 6.
Full house in 3. Give bootleg. Green rolls right, looks, dumps to the end zone. Got him in. Touchdown, Drew Peterson.
What a pass, and hit Peterson in the back end of the end zone.
Chris Roberts was next.
Drop him down, give right side, try in the end zone, touchdown. Looks to be
Chris Roberts,
and it is with 8:22. Green option play, pitch right side. Here's Roberts trying to turn the corners. Got it. 40-35 on his feet. 30, 25, cuts back 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Weaving his way, got a great block by Cunningham, among others.
The bomb to Dillon right before half set up. Santos wasn't done yet. The defense was awesome. Tommy DeDrew set up Watt. Santos again. Chris made a great pick. The Indians got smacked by the Indians.
Illini foe Washington was next. The Panthers jumped out to an early lead, but Watt's big run led to Kyle Dowdy's effort.
Been outstanding through the campaign. Ball snap, placement up, it's hit long enough, and it is gone! 7-3 Washington by 4, 5:58 to go, opening quarter.
In their next possession, the Indians took the lead for good.
Football tonight. Give goes Gonzalez, cut back 5, out of big touchdown!
19th of the year, and he just found a little bit of a seam, wait for the block, and then kicked it in, and the Indians take the lead.
Jake's return sparked the try to another TD by Santos. Right before halftime, Tommy ran weak side. And Watt fooled them all with this. In the second half, the defense put Washington in a fog. They finished it off with another Jake Cunningham return.
You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
Round 2 was completed.
In the quarterfinal round, Pontiac traveled to the Chicago suburbs. Their fans came too. Playing without Adam Ramsire, one of their captains, the Indians were really charged up for the game. Santos took the opening kickoff. And the Indians were off to the races. Once inside the 10. With the score tied right before half, Watt broke a long one. Kyle Dowdy gave Pontiac the lead. In the second half, after the defense made a huge play, Tommy made even a bigger one on 3rd and long. And then went to Santos. Thunder and lightning each gained over 100 yards. The Indians were home free and on to the semis.
The Pontiac Indians have built a rich football tradition, but the 2000 Pontiac Indians are 11-0, and their coach sure did not expect that.
Jim, if anybody had said that this group of kids would be sitting here 11-0 right now, back in July or early August, you know, they probably would be, you know, really shaking their heads. They've really done very, very well. They've melded together, dropped their individuality, and really focused on what's best for the team.
A year ago, Pontiac was bounced in the first round of the playoffs. This year's seniors vowed that would not happen. And here's Pontiac 11-0 heading to the 3rd round.
I worked on the offseason, you know, just as much as half the other guys did. This year, you know, we had the whole team, you know, I'm a better running back this year because our linemen is more dedicated, our running backs are better.
Yeah, we're pretty close. We knew if we stayed together, we'd be a pretty good team, and it's turned out that way. So,
the thick and thin of all the controversies happened throughout the year, we still gelled together and everything's all right.
Many would call the Indians overachievers this year, but the Indians are believers. They believe they can win the Class 4A state title. Holy cow! The Pontiac Indians ran right over Holy Cross on Saturday. Pontiac running back Santos Gonzalez and Kevin Watson both had well over 100 yards rushing. But the real Pontiac stars, the offensive linemen up front. Pontiac's linemen were giving up a lot of weight on Saturday, but they were still pushing around their opponents.
yeah, our linemen are small, but we're fast and we're strong, and we always hold together as a team. I'd say that our linemen are probably closer than anyone on the team. We stick together and we just pull things off.
We just got a lot of quickness and a lot of mental attitude. We know what we have to do on the line to get the job done.
The Pontiac linemen face a huge challenge Saturday when #1 ranked Joliet Catholic comes to town. Joliet Catholic's line will be much bigger, but Nick Peterson says don't count his linemen out.
They're going to watch film on us and see the heights and weights on these guys, and they're not going to, probably aren't going to get too excited, but they better know one thing, that these guys are going to get after them from the get-go.
Probably the biggest game we'll ever play and toughest team. We have a lot of confidence.
The Pontiac linemen have a big challenge Saturday versus Joliet Catholic, but they can't wait to line up and go after the state's top-ranked team. The Pontiac Indians football team is always the talk of the town, but this year the town is extra fired up. Pontiac 12-0, 2 wins away from a state championship.
Yeah, the fans are really supporting our team. Here, there's going to be even more. We're just going to be real excited.
I think everyone on the team is probably doing it just doing it for our town, our community, because they like help us so much. They give us so much credit.
Obviously, Saturday, Pontiac's fans will pack Williamson Field for the big game. But what was really impressive was last Saturday when Pontiac's fans traveled 2 hours to pack Holy Cross's field.
Pontiac people were there at 9 o'clock, ready to get in. You know, they tailgated, took over the whole parking lot. They expected only 200 Pontiac people there, and needless to say, they were a little bit surprised. And when they rushed the field after the game to get to the semifinals, it was really one of those electric experiences that.
You can be sure Pontiac's home field will be packed on Saturday as the Indians go after the big upset. They try to knock off the defending state champs.
Pontiac's battle with nationally ranked Joliet Catholic was a classic. A big hit by Drew on this punt return let the Hill know the Indians meant business. Santos brought the crowd to its feet.
Gonzalez trying to turn the corner. Cuts to 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, cuts back to 40, 45, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown!
What a run and what a way to get out of the hole by Santos Gonzalez. A 90-yard sprint.
The Indians kept coming after the Hilltoppers with great efforts. Trailing by 6 in the third, the defense made a huge play. And then to tie the game. Falling behind again, the Indians stormed back.
Leads the game 20-14. Pontiac now back with the ball. Great drive right here. Tommy Green to Kevin Watson. They pick up good yards right here. Then watch Tommy Green to Andy Bitsum. Bitsum makes the catch right here, but this one was called back by a flag, so Pontiac was clear.
In the fourth quarter, the defense gave them a chance.
With a big hit, Pat Donovan and Nick Curry. And Curry's going to come up with the football. Pontiac's got the ball, but watch what happens.
Tommy then went to work. First to Andy Bitsum. Then Dylan made a circus catch.
Fourth quarter, this might be their final drive. The screen set up first to Watson.
Then with a minute and a half to go, Tommy tied the game.
Run the quarterback sneak, Casey Casson doing the blocking, Tommy Green doing the running. He not only gets one, he gets them all. A touchdown for Pontiac ties the game at 20-20.
But the point after touchdown was blocked. And then Joliet scored on a long run. The Indians had one last chance. They drove down deep, but came up short.
They are in Joliet territory. Tommy Green looking deep for Dylan Mays. Mays will make the catch, but Joliet Catholic makes the tackle, and that's the ball game. 28-20.
And the dream season was over.
I'm so very proud to be associated with this group of young men, our managers, our coaches.
So many people felt a part of this team's success. Our cheerleaders got the crowd going and kept them cheering. Coach Young ran the defense.
Watch what I do when I take out a yellow flag to make him think his defense is going offside. Where are you supposed to be?
Coach Hatfield led the linemen and special teams. All of the coaches had a hand in the winning formula. Coach took care of the kids over in the neighbor's yard. I hosed down the dog and the garage, and then I started flicking matches over the fence. And whoa, Nelly, we had ourselves a backyard fun. Their time and efforts helped the players reach their potential.
Signs for the team were all over town. A game at Williamson Field meant pork chops. The radio crew and stant men were awesome. Our team couldn't run properly without good managers. Or trainers. Or the band. Bill's touch was felt by all. Kevin and Pat were on our minds all year. The Indian spirit lives on.
The fans came from all walks of life. Moms and dads, family. Young, younger. They painted the field. They dressed up. And waved the flag. They flew above us. But mostly, they got excited. And enjoyed themselves all year.
But it was the players that made this team. Players like Santos. Like Kevin. Like Drew. Like Adam. And like Mike.
They all played with great energy. They made plays on both sides of the ball. They took on all opponents. They fought for one another.
Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm. Into this house we're born. this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone, an actor out alone, riders on the storm. There's a killer on the road, his brain is squirming like a toad. Take a long holiday, let your children play.
They learn to care for one another.
Give this man a ride, sweet family will die. Killer on the road,
Every helmet,
girl, you gotta love your man. Girl, you gotta love your man. Take him by the hand, make him understand. The world on you depends, our life will never end. Gotta love your man.
every face, every jersey, all said the same thing: Pontiac. Each week, Morris, Manual,
Riders on the storm,
Centennial,
riders on the storm. Into this house we're born,
U-High,
into this world we're thrown.
Central
Like
Catholic,
a dog without a bone, an actor out alone.
Prairie Central,
Riders on the storm,
Olympia,
riders on the storm.
Morton,
Riders on the storm.
Lamont, Washington, Holy Cross, and even Joliet Catholic. They all knew who we were. Pontiac, the perfect storm.